하이브의 의견이 평가가 여기 안에 들어 있습니까? 없습니까?
당연히 그 문서에는
들어 있죠.
어떤 의견들이 이렇게 돌아다니고 있다 혹은 이런 의견이
아니,
제시됐다.
간접적으로 전언이 아니고 인용이 아니고 하이브가 여기 평가한 거 읽어드려요? 읽어드릴까요?
Hybe recently underwent an audit with the National Assembly, and shortly after, their internal report documents were made public for a brief period. The documents were filled with malicious comments on big groups like Blackpink, Stray Kids, aespa, and more. These leaks have shocked the K-pop community, with fans feeling betrayed and questioning the attitudes toward idols behind the scenes. It all started when the drama between Hybe and Min Hee-jin reached a boiling point. In early 2024, Min, the CEO of Ador and the driving force behind New Jeans, had reportedly begun a quest to separate Ador from Hybe. The story that followed was one of alleged betrayals, strategic lawsuits, and public outcry. Back in April 2024, Hybe launched an internal audit on Min. Soon after rumors spread that she intended to take Ador independently, reports began to swirl, suggesting Min had accumulated significant evidence to back her plans. Min's desire to split from Hybe, they claimed, wasn't just professional. It was deeply personal, as she felt Hybe was undermining New Jeans' brand identity. As the weeks passed, more details emerged. Insiders allege Min had already reached out to investors and New Jeans' parents, pitching the idea of an independent Ador. The idea was simple yet bold: convince investors to pressure Hybe into selling Ador, making it a self-sufficient label under Min's control. For Min, New Jeans symbolized Ador's unique creative spirit, a brand she wasn't willing to let Hybe overshadow. Min claimed in an exclusive interview with Hankyung that Hybe had replicated New Jeans' vibe with their latest group, I-Lead. According to Min, it wasn't just coincidence. It was a calculated attempt to copy New Jeans' success. Min firmly denying that Ador had ever allowed or encouraged Hybe's other labels to mimic New Jeans or called themselves New Jeans' Dongsang Group. But not everyone was on Min's side. Many fans and netizens pointed out that Hybe's strategy of using successful acts to promote new groups was common practice in K-pop. Some even called out Min for seeming to overlook how her work had benefited from Hybe's resources and industry clout in the past. Min Hee-jin accused Bang Shi-hyuk of feeling threatened by Les Seraphim's competition, especially with IVE's success. She even showed screenshots of Bang pressing her on whether she could crush SM's aespa. "I saw what happened to 50-50. I'm not dumb," making it clear she's fully aware of the stakes in this fight with Hybe. Tensions only grew as further allegations arose. Hybe's report accused Min of consulting shamans on Ador's direction, allegedly basing decisions like New Jeans' 5-member lineup on spiritual guidance, which Min responded by saying the shaman was her friend. Is she not allowed to have a shaman friend? In May, Min sought an injunction to stop Hybe from removing her from Ador, a move the Seoul Central District Court granted. Meanwhile, Ador's legal team accused Hybe of harassing a female employee for confidential information in an alleged attempt to gather evidence against Min. Elif Lab retaliated by filing a criminal complaint accusing Min of defamation. Then, in July, Source Music sued Min for 500 million Korean won, around $21 million, over statements she had made about Le Seraphim. The once private feud between Min and Hybe was now public, with each side using every legal tool at their disposal. In July, Dispatch added fuel to the fire by publishing an in-depth report on New Jeans' origins. It was revealed that the group's members were initially scouted by Source Music CEO So Sung-jin, raising questions about Min's role. However, Dispatch acknowledged that Min had undeniably shaped New Jeans' identity, blending 2000s nostalgia with modern sounds and visuals. Despite her creative influence, the report noted that Min had benefited from Hybe's resources by buying Ador's share on low prices. If New Jeans failed, the debts would be covered by Hybe, not Ador. Thus, New Jeans' fame cannot be single-handedly credited to Min Hee-jin. On August 27th at 1 p.m., the board of directors dismissed Min Hee-jin from her CEO position and appointed Ju Young Kim as the new CEO of Ador. However, this decision was seen as illegal, as it contradicted the shareholder agreement and a provisional injunction preventing the exercise of voting rights. As these revelations became public, support and criticism poured in from fans and fellow industry professionals. By late May, New Jeans had released their album How Sweet, though Hybe allegedly placed age restrictions on the video. Min interpreted this as yet another attempt to limit New Jeans' influence. In a symbolic turn, BTS member Jungkook posted on Instagram, subtly hinting his support for New Jeans by using colors associated with their members, along with the caption, "Artists are not guilty." While Big Hit Music later clarified that the posts were Jungkook's gesture, fans saw it as a quiet nod of support amid the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, Members of New Jeans hinted at their anxieties in a rare, now deleted live stream, expressing their concerns about the group's future with Hybe. One member even recalled a painful incident where she was ignored by another Hybe group. These statements sparked renewed sympathy for the young idols, who were seemingly caught in the crossfire. According to reports, on September 13th, South Korea's Ministry of Employment and Labor filed a formal complaint against Hybe, accusing them of labor law violations in their treatment of New Jeans. The labor rights group Workplace Bullying 119 claimed that Hanni's experience of being ignored by Hybe colleagues could be considered workplace harassment under South Korean labor regulations. The Ador board of directors held a special shareholders meeting on October 17. Min Hee-jin was reportedly reappointed as an in-house director for a 3-year term. Public opinion remained divided. Some saw Min as an ambitious creative pushed out for standing up to corporate interests, while others viewed her as an executive who failed to respect the structures that enabled her success. The controversy around New Jeans' Hanni attracted enough attention for South Korea's Environment and Labor Committee to call her and Hybe's Chief Human Resources Officer, Kim Joo-young, as witnesses. Hanni attended voluntarily, telling fans, "I'm doing this for myself, my members, and bunnies." In her testimony, Hanni recounted being ignored by a manager from another Hybe subsidiary who allegedly told their team to ignore her when she greeted another group at Hybe, which was later revealed to be Eilit's manager. She questioned why such remarks were even made in a professional environment, stating, "This has happened more than once. I know that if I don't speak up, the issue will quietly fade away." When Hanni initially reported the incident, the new CEO of Ador, Kim, dismissed it, claiming there was no evidence, despite the presence of CCTV footage. However, only an 8-second clip had been provided, with about 50 minutes missing. Hanni said Kim's explanations about the missing footage kept changing throughout their meetings, with one claim even suggesting the video had been deleted. The case sparked widespread discussion about the entertainment industry's treatment of artists. Many netizens suggested that New Jeans should leave Hybe, but if New Jeans wished to terminate their contract without going to court, they would have to pay Hybe at least 300 billion Korean won, around $225 million. During the National Assembly's Culture, Sports, and Tourism Committee audit on October 24th, it was revealed that Hybe maintained a weekly music industry report circulated among its executives. The report spanned around 18,000 pages in total. The document was filled with derogatory comments about major K-pop groups like Blackpink, Stray Kids, aespa, Twice, New Jeans, and IVE, and even outlined plans to sabotage these acts. Then on November 2nd, a new leak from insider Mr. K revealed that Hybe's smear strategy hadn't been limited to K-pop stars. It had also targeted variety shows, top producers, and broadcasting stations. During the audit, COO Kim Tae-ho attempted to dismiss the scandal, claiming the document had merely reflected public opinions from social media, not Hybe official stance. The leak immediately sparked backlash, with the public and K-pop fans condemning Hybe for its alleged smear campaign. In the leaked documents, they made many disrespectful comments, from calling idols ugly to comparing them with BTS and saying they are desperate for fame. Hybe's comments on Stray Kids and NCT Dream were harsh. They openly criticized Stray Kids' Changbin, suggesting his physique couldn't hold a candle to TXT's Yeonjun. According to the documents, Yeonjun completely outclassed both NCT Dream and Stray Kids in presence and build, making Changbin look unimpressive by comparison. The documents dismissively labeled Blackpink as famous for being famous, implying that their success relies more on hype than actual talent or hard work. Brutally negative take on Zero Baseline, calling their combined visual impact a synergy of ugliness, a statement many fans felt crossed the line from critique to outright insult. Hybe's plans for New Jeans didn't come off much better. The document suggested they might eventually throw New Jeans aside to focus on promoting Seraphim and other newer groups, implying that New Jeans could be used as a temporary tool rather than a priority. The leaked files also mentioned IVE and aespa, suggesting that, despite their chart-topping hits, their ultimate worth would be proven only when they could consistently perform well on tour. The documents drew a direct comparison between EXO's Baekhyun and BTS's Jungkook, implying that Baekhyun is desperate and struggling to keep up. They even mocked Baekhyun for his recent Instagram live stream at 7 a.m., claiming his casual, laid-back interaction with fans seemed forced and an attempt to mimic Jungkook's popularity. On October 29th, 17's member Seungkwan took to Instagram to speak out about the situation, saying, Just watching these situations and hoping the fire will die down is no longer an option. This might seem like meddling to some and like a hasty post to others, but I am still mustering up courage. What I want to convey clearly is that we are not people who have been working so easily and smoothly that we can be judged lightly. We have experienced enough pain, fallen apart, and somehow overcome it, putting in tenacious effort to show our best on stage for our fans. I hope people don't take idols lightly. You don't have the right to easily intrude on our narrative. Not just us, but other artists as well. We are not your items. I hope you don't think you can use and enjoy us as you please. I sincerely hope we stop giving wounds we can't take responsibility for. On the same day, Hybe CEO Lee apologized for a leaked monitoring document that included inappropriate comments about K-pop artists. He explained the document was only meant for internal leaders, but acknowledged its harmful content. Lee took full responsibility, apologizing to artists, fans, and industry members. He also clarified that rumors of reverse viral marketing were untrue and promised no more such documents would be made in the future. Malicious comments and internal conflicts in the industry fuel unnecessary rivalry and can cause significant harm to the mental health of those involved. K-pop is built on the hard work and talent of these groups, and rather than fostering competition based on negativity, there should be a focus on mutual respect. Despite the idol's fame, they are human and deserve respect. What do you think about the power struggle between Min Hee-jin and Hybe? Do you believe Min's decision to separate Ador from Hybe was justified, or do you think it was a mistake?